Welcome to Newscats. I'm your host, Ron DeParmesan. What happens when peaceful borders turn into war zones? That's a question that carries a lot of weight in today's world, and sadly, we have a gut-wrenching answer. On September 8th, 2024, a gunman from Jordan crossed the Allenby Bridge, also known as the King Hussein Bridge, into the occupied West Bank and unleashed a premeditated shooting attack that has left us all in disbelief and sorrow. This shocking incident has taken the lives of 3 Israeli civilians who were serving as security personnel at the border. They were heroes on duty, faced with senseless violence at a position designed to ensure peace. The attacker, armed with a handgun, drove his truck through the Jordanian border, stepped out and opened fire, swiftly claiming 3 lives before Israeli security forces took him down. It's a deeply saddening moment, one that raises numerous alarm bells about security and stability in this already fraught region. The 3 victims, all in their 50s, were tragically pronounced dead at the scene, suffering from severe gunshot wounds. One of them, Yohanan Shori, has been identified and remembered by friends and family as someone who dedicated his life to protecting the crossing. This incident isn't just about numbers. It signifies loss and emphasizes the stark reality faced by those who safeguard such crucial areas. Following the attack, Israeli security has ramped up searches and is on high alert, actively investigating any potential threats that may linger in the shadows. The Allenby Bridge, a key passageway for trade and movement between Jordan and Israel, was swiftly closed for investigations, raising serious questions about the security protocols in place. Will they be enough to prevent such tragedies in the future? One can't help but wonder as the dust settles. Now, it's essential to understand that this incident isn't just an isolated event. It's rooted deeply in the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which has once again taken centre stage. Tensions have been rising, especially since the outbreak of war in Gaza earlier this month after the surprise attack by Hamas on October 7th. Violence begets violence, and this shooting is a grim reminder of the cycle that has plagued the region for decades. The implications of such a heinous act ripple outward, raising fears about a potential escalation of retaliatory actions from both sides. Israeli leaders are quick to condemn the attack, branding it a clear act of terrorism. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu described the shooting as a loathsome act of terror meant to destabilize the fragile peace in the region. It's a sentiment echoed by many, highlighting the razor-thin balance that holds together tenuous security and diplomatic relations. On the geopolitical front, the swift reactions from both Israeli and Jordanian governments reflect their joint commitment to security amidst turmoil. Following the attack, both nations promptly closed the Allenby Bridge, signalling an urgent need to bolster security protocols at all land crossings. This is particularly significant given the historical cooperation between Israel and Jordan. The peace treaty signed in 1994 was supposed to foster collaboration, yet here we are facing challenges that could unravel decades of effort. Israeli officials, including National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, emphasized that this attack is indicative of destructive ideologies promoted by regional adversaries. They particularly named Iran, which has consistently sought to exploit divisions. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine labelled the shooting a heroic response, a term that starkly contrasts with the sentiments expressed by those mourning the lives lost. As we take a moment to reflect, we can't ignore how this incident will influence future dynamics between Israel and both Palestinian factions and its neighbouring Jordan. Expect heightened security measures at border crossings as Israeli authorities scramble to regain control and mitigate threats to national security. Some analysts predict that certain Israeli leaders may call for intensified military focus on especially sensitive areas in Judea and Samaria, further complicating the already intricate landscape of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It's a tricky calculus, and there's a lot at stake. With so many lives woven into this fabric of tension, it really begs the question, what's next? What do you think will come next? It's a landscape where every act, every response carries weight and has the potential to shift the course of history. As we draw this segment to a close, let's take a moment to empathise with the gravity of the situation. This isn't just a headline. It's a tragic event that has affected real families. 3 families lost their loved ones today, and that's a tragedy we simply cannot overlook. It's crucial to remain informed and engaged with the ongoing situation, as each new day brings its own uncertainties. The Allenby Bridge, that once served as a symbol of relative peace between these nations, now stands as a grim reminder of fragility in an era of conflict. Keep your eyes peeled and your hearts open. We'll be here to keep you updated on every twist and turn. And hey, if you found this report informative, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more updates on complex global issues. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next update. I'm Ron De Parmesan reporting for Newscats. Meow.